Being a teenager is hard. You have a lot of pressure from your parents, a lot of expectations about who they want you to be, expectations from your teachers, never-ending assignments from your teachers. You might have pressure on you to decide, what are you going to do with your life? Where are you going to go to college? What are you going to study? There's pressure in school from your peers and your classmates around how you should dress, what you should look like, what you should say. There's pressure around being engaged in romantic relationships, having your girlfriends or boyfriends, and discovering your sexual orientation and identity. There's a lot happening at this time in your life. And often as a young person, you might hear a lot of ideas about who you should be from other adults. Mindfulness is this beautiful practice that helps you get in contact with, well, what do you want? Who are you? What are the unique gifts and skills and talents and dreams that are unique to you, that are of your heart, that are on your path? Mindfulness is this practice and pathway of getting to know yourself. So sometimes schools aren't the safest places to be. Not the safest places to be physically. Sometimes our physical safety is actually jeopardized, but a lot of times our emotional safety is jeopardized. Young people describe having to go to school and putting on armor, protecting themselves, because it can be hard to feel like you can be yourself. You might get teased or bullied. You might feel like you're not good enough, or you're not meeting these social expectations and also academic expectations of who you should be. It's really important to me to create safe spaces within the schools where you get to be 100% yourself. It's important to me to create spaces where you can put that armor and take it down, where you get to soften those walls around your heart so that we get to discover and you get to discover who you really are. Create space in these schools that are traditionally unsafe places to be. Create spaces where you get to be brave and 100% you. That's one of my favorite quotations, no man, no lotus. It reminds me that even when I'm struggling, even when things seem to be the darkest they've ever been, when I'm hanging on by a thread, that it's those challenges, it's those conditions, it's that actual mud that helps us become who we are, that helps us have those most beautiful blooms. And that's something I like to remind all of my students of as well, that these places that they might think they're broken or not good enough, that actually those are the places where they can have the most beautiful spring flowers.